All right. Who's doing the recap from 2 weeks ago?
Jesus.
I refuse.
Go on.
Oh, well, let's look
I
at the
got you.
notes.
I got you. Oh yeah, go on, Michaela. You've got the notes. Go.
Oh, man, me?
I think I stopped halfway through, but it's okay.
Was, last time we left the town, well, we were just about to leave the town, right? And then there was a crying woman who we barged in on. And just basically snooped around, found out her daughter has been missing, Gertruda, and something about a pie maker, I think, or was it something about pies being? I don't
There
know.
was a
Something
flyer
about
on her
pies.
desk for meat pies that apparently were very addictive and very good.
Ooh, okay, so yeah, maybe she ran off to get some of that pie. We were like, that's weird. We'll keep an eye out. Then we finally headed out of the village, on the road. Wait a minute.
Yeah,
Well-
I had notes on the thing that happened before that, but I didn't take any notes after that. I did say I was going to stop halfway through last session.
Well, no, after that we went, got in a fight, pretty much. There was like a horrible undead monster. It, did something to Togork when he went up to him. Togork transformed, beat the hell out of him. I feel like more stuff happened, but that is all I can think of.
Wait, he was undead? I thought he was just a regular guy who thought we were agents
Oh,
of
you know
Strahd,
what?
and that's why he attacked us.
I'm pretty sure he was undead.
I believe he was undead. He was chopping up some
Yeah,
wolf
he was
bits.
he was killing a wolf a bit too happily.
Oh, we left with Ismark and Irene.
I fixed the
That's
notes.
who was with us on the cart.
Yeah. Well, there was also like we went to the church. We did the funeral for her father.
Forgot about that.
Blonde guy tied and gagged under the floorboards. Tied and gagged under the floorboards.
Right.
We were like, yeah, we let him. He'll be all right.
They said it was a vampire spawn, or am I
It's
crazy?
his son and a vampire spawn. Basically, his son was getting crazy, and he just was tying him and gagging him there because the other option was to kill him.
And
We were like,
yeah, we
your problems are
said
your problems.
exactly. We said good luck with that and left. The priest said he had it under control, though.
Pretty
So we
much.
were like, okay. I don't think you do, but
I threw
okay.
a guy over a bridge into the ground after I cut him up.
That's the guy I'm talking about. We left the village, came upon an undead man hitting wolves with an axe. He said we were agents of Strahd. We told him we weren't. He wouldn't hear reason. We butchered him and threw him off the cliff.
Oh yeah.
Seriously, it couldn't be further from the truth.
No, that was exactly how it happened.
That's exactly.
Cool. That's us.
Is that it? Did we miss anything, Tyler?
I believe that's it.
Oh, we missed it. We leveled up.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
DM forgot. But luckily, we all leveled up anyway, just in case.
Yeah, you forgot to mention that, but my notes do say we're level 10 now.
Man.
Oh, cool.
All right. Well, there is the map.
Look at this little cart we can move around. It's like Legos.
Oh, yeah, can that be our party token? Can we just move the cart instead of all having a character on the map? Because
I think
obviously these
we
hexes
should
are not
be
like
able to.
6 squares wide. I think Michaela's flinging it around the map, so I'm pretty sure we can.
No, I put it back.
Okay, yeah, but we can move it. You have proved this.
Oh my goodness. Is this the castle?
We're on a bridge
Ravenloft?
over troubled water right now.
That is.
Oh, I don't know, because I
Spooky.
tell you what, it's really quite immersive if you do like the full zoom. Like full
all the way down
100%
here?
zoom on the cart, and that way you can only really see what we could see as players, right?
Ooh, I'm so nervous though.
Well, this part is revealed because you did get a map.
Yeah, we know what is up there, but you know.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty then. Onward, Barney.
All right. Everything is pretty close together, so it does not take long. I'm gonna put you right about here.
Cool.
Okay, we make our way around the mulberry bush. The mulberry bush, the mulberry bush. We went around the mulberry
Large
bush.
break
And come
in
for
the
some-
trees off to the right, and you see the river. It
Oh,
is
beautiful.
quite shallow. It's only about 5 feet deep here. It just flows through.
Well, we know that the path does continue the other way, right? We can go the other way around. We don't have to ford the river. Or do we think that that's the best way to get there? What does Barney think? Wait, are we even in control of this cart? Do we have any choice where it goes, or is Barney just taking us?
If anybody wanted to go up where Barney is, like
I don't think he even knows. He said he was just following the path, right? Do you want to ask him something?
No.
Okay.
Nope. The only place I want to go is home.
Oh, that's right.
Yes, as we're discussing it, I'll sort of look to Ismark and... so you've been to the castle before? Wait, we're not going to the castle. Rubbish. You've been to the crossroads before?
He was very clear about not going to the
Yeah,
castle.
well,
Let's get away from the castle.
That's the last place he wants to go.
You've been to the crossroads before, right?
No.
Oh.
No, I have not.
Do you know the best path to get there?
Well, from what I know, there should be a cross or a break or a fork in the road up ahead. Right is much shorter from what I've seen on the maps. And then beyond that, it should just be a bridge and then the crossroads. Should be fairly easy.
Okay. Are you like burgomaster of this entire region? Or just that town?
Just that town. From what I know, there are 2 other towns that have their own burgomasters.
Oh, this is like unexplored territory. Alright. Alrighty then.
Across the river? Or straight ahead?
I can tell you now, that if you cross the river, you will just meet a cliff. Eventually.
Oh, okay, sorry, I thought that was like a choice.
Straight ahead it is.
Alright.
We will say nothing to Barney, and I'm sure he will keep us going in a straight line.
Okay. As you are making your way back to where you have a forest on both sides of you, you hear a tiny little tink on the roof. It kind of sounds like a raindrop hitting the top of the carrot. Then you hear another one, and another one. Roughly maybe a dozen or so. But looking out the window, it is not raining.
Ooh.
Is a bird shitting on this cart? Is that what this is?
Localized rain? Can I send my familiar out to see what's going on?
Yeah.
Rather, I will see through her eyes.
Alright. You do your thing. You see your vision shift. See yourself and all of your party members. And you take off out of the window to look above the carriage. And above the carriage, sitting on top, there's roughly a dozen other ravens.
My friends.
Just sitting and
Okay,
resting on
yeah.
top.
Yeah, my bird will just get in there and join the friends. But Phaedra will say there's a murder of ravens on our carriage.
Michaela, did your familiar actually do this with its wing? Like, what's going on out here?
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, several birds have perched atop our carriage. It's probably a bad omen.
I'm wondering how much, how easily Dax would find it to quote the Raven by Edgar Allan Poe. Quote the Raven nevermore. I'll just sort of... Well, that's not ominous at all.
Incredibly ominous, Dax.
If only we had one of those druid folks. I hear they can speak to animals.
That's true.
All speak to animals.
That's true.
What do you want to say to them?
We can't all communicate easily.
I don't want to say anything. I'm just saying we could.
Oh, I thought you were volunteering.
If you really want me to go talk to them, I'm gonna poke my head out the window. Birds, what are you doing on our cart? before they can squawk back, I'm gonna say, I can't understand bird language.
Well, it was a good effort.
Yes, remarkable, in fact.
I assume the birds don't react.
Some of them kind of look over. But Phaedra, as your raven is kind of like resting with the rest of them. Let's see. There we go. You kind of start to get like a little bit of a headache.
Oh my
The vision
goodness.
you're looking through your raven begins to form this kind of kaleidoscope effect.
Cool.
And each little like triangular piece in your vision that you can't fully focus on seems to be of a different view.
Oh my goodness. Like, ooh, am I seeing through all those raven's eyes? Oh, how spooky.
Flock of familiars by mistake? Cool.
Whoa.
I'll turn around and I might be able to get them to move off. Is that should be what we want, right?
You want to anger or murder crows?
No, I'll just persuade them to be elsewhere.
A murder of ravens.
I can produce something.
Yeah, whatever that is.
I'll lean out the window.
I'm no druid.
I will lean out the window and I will use my Bardcraft cantrip to produce the perfect sound effect, up to 6 seconds in length, of a raven. And
A group of ravens is called an unkindness. Can you believe?
that sounds very.
That's like
And you know
even
this
better than I just
from a
looked it
TV
up.
show. There's a
Really?
TV show I watched called From. Sorry, not relevant. But they talk about a murder of crows, and the mom lies to the little kid, saying it's an unkindness of ravens.
That's so good.
Anyways, back to the story.
Sorry, Dax.
Yeah, I'll just make my crow sound effect sort of 5 feet behind the cart and see if they can, like, if they're interested in going off in that direction.
Okay.
I have
some
no
of them
idea
do
if that
look
is
backwards.
useful, but yeah.
And some of them kind of hop up.
Ooh.
But they all seem to just re-rest themselves back on top of the carriage.
Can I help him with this by using thaumaturgy to make the sound of literally, it says here, the cry of a raven in the distance?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, in that case, I'll try and sort of echo mine out so it's like leading towards his, so it's like, you know, it's like ravens are moving away. Maybe they'll follow the sound of their friends.
They'll want to migrate with them.
I don't know why they're making squawking seagull sounds, but it's the best I could do.
With that, you do hear them on top of the carriage all get startled, and you hear a lot of flapping as they all kind of like take to the air.
How dizzy is Phaedra?
Very.
Oh, that's true. When they fly up, it's like crazy.
Mhm.
Oh my
And
goodness.
Phaedra, you can actually see that they go about 30 feet up, and then just begin encircling the carriage.
Well, they're still keeping an eye on us from up there, it looks like. I'm gonna break my my viewing since it's starting to agitate me.
Okay. Do you bring your
would-
raven back inside?
She can stay outside.
Okay.
I wonder if it's Strahd keeping an eye on us.
I was thinking the same thing. Did we... Well, Ismark or, Irina, do either of you know anything about Strahd spying through animals? Are these all his familiars?
I do know that sometimes he uses the Vasanti, but when it comes to animals, those are usually wolves.
Oh.
Maybe that would explain why that guy back there was stabbing that wolf repeatedly.
Oh, you're probably right.
I could stab one of the birds just to see what happens.
Yeah.
Well, they're 30 feet up now.
Oh, maybe I can't.
Do you want me to chill touch one of them?
Yes. Let's see what happens if one of them gets hurt.
Alright, I'll stick my head out.
No, go on then.
Stick my head out the carriage and chill touch one of the ravens. Anyone. Oh, wait, let me roll to hit. Pretty good. 25.
Yeah, roll damage.
2.
Okay. When you do that, you see that it begins to shrivel up,
Ooh.
and with a big thump, it just lands on top of the carriage.
Ooh.
Like it just falls out of the sky.
Yoink.
Pleasant.
I use my mage hand to grab that dead raven and bring it in here.
Okay. And you see that some of the feathers on it have turned like a pitch white color instead of the black.
This is cool. Well, Telgork, I don't know if we learned anything, but look at this.
We did.
I'll put
Wait,
that dead raven in my bag.
Actually, we might have learned something. Can you figure out if this bird is magical?
Oh, good idea. Yeah, I'll start detecting magic on this dead bird.
Can I just look the bird up and down and see if it's magical?
Give me an Arcana check.
I don't think it's going to be particularly deceptive about its magicality.
Well, don't familiars like disappear when they die? So I don't know.
21.
Okay. With a 21, it's you do kind of see a glimmer in its eyes, like a blue tinge.
Looks magical to me. Keep chanting, Phaedra.
I will do so. I will do so.
I will attempt to play a little ditty in the background that sort of complements her chanting of 10-minute detect magic ritual casting. Sort of to try and make it a bit like the Oompa Loompa song. You know, I'm doing some polka in the background.
Oh, that's horrible.
Going on as she casts in like sort of ritual chanting.
All right. As you begin casting your ritual, you hear those little tinks again as the carriage continues, and they land back on top.
I thought so.
Phaedra, it is the bird is magical.
Yep. I imagine they're all magical, and we're being watched.
So can we use that for dinner?
Not this one. You'll have to get your own.
We are not splitting one crow 5 ways, Razio.
I'd like get your crossbow out and shoot some more down.
No. I brought my food. Besides, we're headed to a feast. We killed wolves back there. We didn't eat them, did we?
It's true.
Well, technically we didn't kill the wolves, but they were dead wolves back there. We didn't eat them. Why are we suddenly eating crow? If we had a desperate time, the Burgermeister will provide, I'm
Because
sure.
we weren't hungry then, and we're hungry now.
Are you hungry now?
Oh, but Daxis.
I'm not
Well,
hungry. What? Why are you telling me I'm hungry?
I'm sorry, I meant to say Raziel. I meant to say Raziel.
You are hungry.
Raziel. I have bread and rations.
well, metaphorically, you will be eating crow when we arrive at Strahd, and he's a nice person.
Sure.
Cold.
Or we'll all be feasting on Dax, and I'm thoroughly looking forward to that. Not.
I thought that's what you liked.
I'd like to be alive during the process.
I'm sure cannibals will eat victims alive.
You guys figure this out. I'm taking a nap.
It's the freshest meat.
Do we want to stop them from watching us?
Wait, before we get into that, what do you mean by that it's the freshest meat? Have you eaten people before?
No, but the principle is the same. If you get them while they're still alive, the meat hasn't had a chance to spoil yet.
Have you eaten raw meat before?
I mean, who hasn't, right?
It just shows up there. Ismark and Irene hands in the air as well, I think, probably.
Well,
Yeah, they both raise their hands too.
That's okay, Phaedra. That's the least weird thing you've said.
I think even with Togog asleep, he raises his hand too.
I don't know.
If anyone here is eating raw meat,
It's
it's
Togor.
Togor.
Do we want to stop the crows watching us? Not that they'd be particularly fascinated by this conversation.
Sure, get your crossbow out.
No, I'm not shooting
What
down
do-
100 birds one by one. I was just going to put a fog cloud in the way.
Oh, that's an idea too. Wait, but then will we be able to see the path?
Oh, Barney will be fine.
And does it travel with us?
It says on a point within range. It's kind of DM discretion if you can put it on the cart. I always let it move with objects if you place it on an object, but
Oh, that's
it's totally
fun.
up to the DM.
Yeah,
I
as long
mean,
as it's not like attached to somebody.
yeah, I mean, it lasts up to an hour of concentration. It's only 20-foot radius, so I could kind of place it around us and not at the because the Barney's sitting out the front, right? So I don't know. I could center the sphere on the back of it. Maybe, no, 20-foot is quite a lot.
Wait,
quite a
but
big radius. Yeah.
if Barney can still see, then the birds will still be able to see him, and then still be able to follow us.
Yeah, no, I'd have to blind Barney, but not the horses, is what I meant. Sorry, but yeah, it's You're right. You're right. It was a terrible idea. I won't bother.
I think your crossbow's good.
No, I'm not wasting my quiver's worth of bolts on missing crows.
All right, I'll just through my raven's eyes, I'll just be chill touching each of the other ravens individually. Can I do that?
You're muted, Tyler.
Oh, you're muted, Tyler.
There we go. Yeah,
Oh.
as you reconnect with your raven, that kaleidoscope effect comes back.
Oh, okay. So as I'm chill touching them, I want to see if my vision changes as they die,
Yeah,
as the numbers thin.
yeah. You have some time, so you don't need to like roll to hit or anything. You grab a hold of one, you chill touch it, and you do see that that effect does slowly disappear.
I'll help
Interesting.
by leaning out the window and mocking the birds. Sort of leaning out. You're just a painted dove. You haven't got any friends. They're only with you for company, for hunting packs. None of them like you. Your tails are falling off. Your nose is wonky. Yeah, that sort of thing. And just vicious mockery over and over again. See if we can
Alright.
spank some ravens. The mighty adventurers took on a flock of ravens from inside a carriage and won.
Got him.
All right, and one by one, they do go down until Phaedra, your vision is just from one raven.
Perfect.
And on top of the carriage, there is just a litter of small bodies just covering it. You see a couple kind of roll off behind the carriage.
Oh, okay. I will. Mage hand one over to Razia. Was it you who wanted to eat some crows?
I mean, not now. I don't really want to put it in my satchel either. If you could keep this for me for later, that'd be great.
Okay, of course. I'll put that next to the other one. Okay, now I have 2 dead ravens.
Alrighty.
I'll get one for Togor too. He might be hungry later.
I think you might need 5 for his one at a time.
Okay. There we go.
The carriage continues until there's a fork in the road.
Oop. He said the right was the shorter
Why
path.
have we stopped, Barney?
He will kind of like knock on the carriage and like gesture for you to come out a little bit.
You don't have to keep knocking. You can just open the door. We're not doing anything private in here yet.
Well, I would have to get off of the carriage.
Oh, is he like
Stop
rapping
it.
on the edge with a staff or something, or like expecting us to open it?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
expecting you to like at least like look out the window or something.
Right.
Okay,
Okay,
yeah,
sorry,
we'll
I
do
thought he
that.
was like getting off the cart, walking around, and then knocking on the side door. That's just like, dude, just open the
That's
door.
a good driver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Okay. That makes sense. I'll lean out the window and what's going on?
Yeah. He does not know which way to go, so you have not told him yet. But he will tell you, there's a split in the path. I believe the right was towards the castle, correct?
To the right.
According to the map, that is so, but we're headed to the crossroads first. This isn't it, I assume, despite being one such. I'll turn to Ismark. This is not the crossroads, just a crossroads, I assume?
This is the one that I spoke of, that I
Oh, it
saw on the
is.
map.
Oh, okay. So this is where you wanted escorting to? That's a bit of a short journey.
No.
No, he
That's
said go right here, and the other
further
crossroads is further down.
Oh, I was going to say, yeah, right, that makes sense. Well, great, in that case...
He's like,
right
you could have
here.
walked here, Ismark.
I know, right? It's like, really? Well, let's go 10 miles up the road. Well, in that case, right it is.
All right.
2 miles.
Is what it looks like.
Ooh. Are you kidding me? There's a hangman's noose and a graveyard?
Yeah. Kind
Just
of-
like home.
I don't know what that means exactly, but
To be fair, I think she's speaking on Raziel's behalf.
The graveyard, sure, but
Yeah,
not,
not
the
the
hanging
hangman's
news. Just from a nice little village
Yeah.
in the middle of
I
nowhere
just meant the graveyard.
where people go missing.
You know.
in this moment that you take in the sight, there is an old wooden gallows that creaks in a chill wind that blows down from the high grounds to the west. A frayed length of rope dances from its beam. The well-worn road splits here, and a signpost opposite of the gallows points off in 3 directions. You are close enough to read it. One says Barovia Village. The path to your right says the Tesser Pool, and then to the left it says Ravenloft/Valaki.
What?
The northwest fork slants downwards and disappears into the trees. This would be your left path. And the right path is an upward slope that seems to lead back to where that water ran, that river.
We should stay near running water to avoid that awful vampire, right?
We should head right because it's the correct way, according to Ismark, but... Well, this is a rather ominous place, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
As the carriage approaches that split, Raziel,
Uh-oh.
from the graves to the right, you hear just this faintest whisper. It says, "Trap. There's a trap. Trappers trapping traps. Everywhere."
Oh no.
And then you see there's a visual image of a ghost that is in the middle of the split path, and you see he's covering something up. And then you see another one. He disappears and another one reappears. And you see that one's covering something up. And then again. And then you see the ghost slowly walk over to where the gallows are. And he hangs himself.
Oh goodness. Okay, I'm gonna get out the car, not saying anything to everyone else, and go around the front and just say to Barney, "You need to reverse."
Okay.
Because something's afoot.
Okay. As soon as you
My man just
get
asked a
out,
horse-drawn carriage to reverse.
as soon as you
Can
get
we
out,
just
the
take a
carriage does
moment for
stop.
that?
When you kind of give him this warning, he does grab a hold of his crossbow, and he begins to kind of scan the area.
Only Raziel saw this, right?
Yes.
I see dead people.
I think Raziel has succumbed to the horrors.
He's off to the noose. I think if Barney is able to get back a bit, I think I don't care if he even has to do a full 360 at this point.
He does a 360, he'll still be facing the same way, you donut!
No,
180?
It still goes
Oh,
back.
180?
Yeah, whatever. No, I do.
360?
360 is a full circle, he'll be facing the same way.
Yeah,
he
but
was
then
the first
just
place.
still go back a bit. I don't care how you do it. Just do it. Anyways, when he moves, I then want to very carefully, not necessarily stealthily, but very be careful of where I'm putting my feet and definitely keeping my eyes, focused to go where one of the spirits was digging or covering up something, and then after go to the other one.
I'd like to lean over to Phaedra and say, 1 silver piece, he dies in the next 2 minutes.
I'll take that bet.
You're on.
Give me an investigation check, Rezio.
So glad I switched to a different skill on that shot.
Every time! Every time!
Every time. Let's
Ooh,
go.
ooh. Can I send my Raven over to help? She'll
I'm
perch
gonna
on your
need
shoulder.
it.
And I'm looking through those eyes as well. I don't know what you're looking for.
I rolled a 5.
With the Raven's help, kind of like above you, kind of, with a bird's eye view, roll with
Exactly.
advantage.
Try again.
Thank God. Oh, yay!
Wow.
Come on, bird. 17.
With a 17, you see, you begin to walk over to where you saw that first spirit,
Yes.
and then Phaedra's Raven kind of comes and lands on your shoulder and pecks at you, and you stop for a moment. Just when you hear this click.
Ooh.
And you look
This
down,
is a-
and
Oh,
there's
no.
a bear trap at your feet.
This is actually quite nice that it was the familiar, because I put my bonus skill in animal handling, so it's very
Aw.
thematic.
That's sweet.
Okay. Is my foot in the trap?
It is.
Oh, motherfucker.
Hasn't
Can I-
snapped though.
It is not
Ooh.
snapped.
Oh, I've got to be very careful then.
Delicate.
Because if it snaps, I think I might just off my character right here, right now. I ain't limping to the castle. Okay, so obviously because this goes off of a pressure point, so the
Mhm.
slightest dip in weight could set it off. Oh, I know. I will yell for Phaedra to come out the car, and then if she does, I'll ask her to hand me one of those dead ravens, and I will swap my
Ooh.
foot with the raven's body. And
Wow,
then
it's like
quickly
Indiana
remove-
Jones.
Yeah, quickly remove my foot so that it snaps on the raven and not on my foot.
If you both die, you still owe me a silver piece.
You can take it from my corpse.
I will.
I'll come out and hand you a dead raven. You're in kind of a bad spot, Raziel.
Phaedra,
Uh-oh.
give me an investigation check
Oh no.
as you begin to just try to make your way over to Raziel.
Ooh. Okay, 22.
With a 22, you do spot another one on the way to Raziel. You do
Jesus.
avoid it.
They're all over the ground. I'm walking towards Raziel, but I'm just like looking at my feet. Are there like a bunch of them all over?
You have spotted 2 so far.
Oh my goodness,
One
the
that you're
horses.
standing in, and the other.
We'll definitely step in these. Okay, yeah, I will help you with the swap, the switcheroo. But say, it looks like there's more all over.
Raziel, give me a survival check.
Whoa,
That's a 14.
not bad.
With a 14, as you're kind of holding the raven, it is very light.
Hmm.
And with a 14, you know that it will not keep the same weight as you do.
What about 2?
Ask me that other way, Raven.
Actually took 5 for Togor's dinner, so I'll just hand you a pile of ravens.
5 ravens, a human does not equate.
Okay. we can just put something else there to weigh it down. I have a quarterstaff. All right, just
Oh, yes,
as you
a
move your
stick.
foot,
That weighs as much as a human.
I'll push down as you move your foot. Hey, I have a +1 to strength. I also have a crowbar if you just want to like break the thing, and a hammer.
I think I would like to, if I can, as carefully as possible, again, trying not to shift much of my weight on my one foot, crouch and maybe use my thieves' tools to disarm the trap.
Ooh.
Yeah. Roll me a skill check for it.
Okay, 19.
Nice.
With a 19, you take what kind of looks like a small screwdriver from your thieves' tools, and you kind of jam it in underneath of where the plate is, and you slowly release your foot, and it does not trigger.
Nice.
Amazing.
Well done.
Thank you, Phaedra. I saw some aspirations.
I saw my aspirations too.
Why am I trying to use big words? I saw some ghosts.
Apparitions?
Yes, thank you. Oh my goodness. I saw some of those. Set them here and then kill themselves. Not quite sure the correlation. But I will, with Phaedra's help, her spotting them and me disarming them, try and make our way through clearing as many as we can. At least in the direction of the path we want to go.
I'd like to call
just
out
give
the
me-
carriage at Phaedra and then throw a silver piece at her.
I don't think I'll catch it.
You
but thank
win!
you. No, in fact, it just like hits me, like on my face.
That is a remarkable throw for Dax.
Didn't even try to catch it. Thank you.
I have indeed removed it, so you better add it to your...
I will add it.
Sorry, I don't want to lose that silver piece. I'll ask you
There
for
it
it back
is.
at some point, I'm sure.
Okay.
But yeah,
Gosh.
Raziel, give me just one survival check with advantage.
My goodness. That's a 12.
Is that with advantage?
It sure
Yeah.
is. My character just wants to, in a horror campaign where you're likely to die, Raziel's like, this is all I got.
It's doing its best.
Yeah. Knowing that they're there, a 12 isn't too bad. You do have to like take it very slow, and it does take a little bit longer. And
Goodness.
after you disarm about 6 or 7 of them, they seem to all be located around this like split section. And as you think you've gotten pretty much the last one, you hear a creaking noise behind you, coming from the gallows.
Ooh. I'm looking at that gallows.
Great, because I was just about to go over there. I will turn to face it.
Alright, where there was nothing before, now hangs a lifeless gray body. The breeze turns the hanged figure slowly, so that it can fix its dead eyes upon you.
Do I see this too, or just
Does
Raziel?
Phaedra see it?
This is just Raziel.
Oh. Oh, boring.
I feel like, I think her name's Jennifer Love Hewitt from Ghost Whisperer. That's how I feel.
What is that show? Ghost Whisperer?
Yeah, it's great. It's very sad though. I like cry
my
every
goodness.
episode.
Good morning, Toby.
Oh, hey, Togork.
Did we make it?
No.
We made it to the.
You guys are outside the carriage, by the way.
Oh yeah.
I'll just
Tugger
turn to
woke
Tugger
up.
and say, Raziel and Phaedra are out there. I have no idea why. But I lost a bet on Raziel dying.
You just see us over by a hangman's noose, just kind of.
Oh yeah, I think the image should be on your screen.
Are you trying to kill each other? What's going on out there?
No, we're just checking it out.
Just a friendly sparring.
If you do go out, watch the bear traps on the floor. Raziel stood in one.
I will eat a bear trap.
Eat it.
Oh.
Togork, I got you all these ravens.
With so the guy in the noose, does his body look ghostly or does it look physical?
It looks physical.
Touch it.
Ooh. Stop reading my mind. You get bring a mind shielding over here. Yeah, I will. I mean, I was gonna go over to see if there was any markings to see if these guys killed themselves recently, anyways. So yeah, I'll go over and like still looking at it. Like, is it like the Mona Lisa? Does its eyes stay on me no matter where I go?
As you approach it, you do see that the wind kind of shifts it, so that it is always facing you.
Oh, that's spooky.
You climb on top of the gallows. Give me a perception check.
Okay, 17.
Okay. With a 17, as you get this closer look, the gray skin looks withered and kind of tight against the bone. He's wearing a like a duster jacket that seems to be torn up in places. On the back of it, there's like a couple like stab wounds, like he's been stabbed in the back. And on his head, there are 2 horns.
Wait a minute.
Is he a tiefling?
As you that kind of piques your interest a little bit. You get a closer look. The clothes he's wearing under his duster jacket look a lot like yours.
Is this a self-fulfilling prophecy? I'm gonna step to the side and just drop. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna be stabbed in the back. Well, that's obvious. Look at my company. Crikey. I guess at this point, Phaedra's kind of stood there like, what are you doing?
I'm just standing here like this, just seeing what you...
Does I want to, if I can, touch the body and turn it around to see its back. Do the stab wounds look like a dagger or a sword?
Or like a great axe or whatever Togork wields.
Yeah, or whatever weapon Phaedra has hidden away.
I do have a dagger.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
Oh no, he's gone.
Oh no. He got betrayed.
There we go.
Oh, hello?
Yes. Oh, I
Yes.
gotta reset my camera.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, so you said you wanted to touch it?
Yeah, I want to turn the body around and see if I can distinguish what the stab wounds are. Like, is it from a dagger or a sword? You know, that kind of thing.
Okay. Immediately, as you kind of like grab onto the shoulder and begin to turn him, you see the body begin to melt inside of the clothes, leaving behind bones that begin to just clatter onto the ground. And you're kind of just like standing there holding the duster jacket in your hand.
What do I see? Is he holding anything physical or is he just up there?
You see Razio up there, just like with his hand out, like he's trying to like fist bump a ghost.
Oh, okay. I won't disturb you.
I think at this point I not drop, but let go of the jacket, and I'm gonna turn on my heel to take the steps down to get off, and I'll say to Phaedra, this place is cursed. This land is cursed, rather.
Oh. That's definitely true. Very unsettling spot in particular.
Raziel,
Uh-oh.
you hear like a small shifting in the brush. Just with your skills that you've grown up with.
I'm going to, because, not that he's scared, but, tension's a bit high. There's bear traps, there's visions of myself dying. I think I instinctively turn and throw a dagger in the bushes.
Ooh,
Okay.
good.
Give me a to hit.
A 16?
Yeah. You do hear it sink into something, and you
You hit
wait just a
something.
moment where you hear a howl.
Mm-mm.
Oh, one of the wolves, maybe.
Oh no.
Ooh.
And with that, we are going to roll initiative. And you see
Yes, it was one of the wolves. I guarantee it's one of Strahd's
quite a
wolves.
large one
Oh my
begin to just
goodness.
make its way out of the bushes.
And we disarmed all the bear traps. Oh,
Oh,
no.
sick! I rolled a nat 1, which is... Okay, that's good for me. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
That's great. A lot better than a 2. I was like, oh no, I rolled a nat 1 on my initiative, and then it re-rolled to an 18.
Wow, I got a nat 20 for no
Alright.
reason.
Show off.
Take that, Dax. I'm on alert. Oh, Raziel
Would you
still
ever
me.
believe
Pretty
that
good.
I have advantage against being frightened as this? I'd have thought it was completely the
No.
opposite. Alright, I want to use some cool dice today, so give me a second. I'm going to find some.
Oh.
I'm going to get my metal dice out. My dragon, my... What was his name? My winged tiefling. No, it wasn't Zavril.
Several?
No. Fuck. Josh, what was my winged tiefling called?
Oh no.
In,
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Nevertooth. Began with an X.
It sure did.
What was your character called? Maybe I can remember mine.
Binks.
Aw, so cute. Oh no, this is a bad place to be.
Zevius?
I really want to say Zerath, but that's a character from League of Legends.
That is a character.
Oh my goodness.
Character.
I guess you didn't love him very much. That's so sad.
I didn't.
No.
He was tilting as hell.
Oh, that thing is gigantic. What the hell?
Let me go back to
He did say it was a big one.
Oh,
the big boy.
I have my familiar out now. She also rolls an initiative.
Oh. It's not shared with you.
No, familiars have their own.
A lot of people use a house rule to have it shared with you. I think you and I, when I had
Oh yeah, do you want to do that?
my kobold,
That's up to you.
had it go straight after, but it's totally up to you.
Yeah. I'll have her go with me.
I know that I use it as a house rule just because I don't want to add something to the initiative tracker every single time we roll
Exactly.
combat. You know, that's, as a DM, that's where I'm at on that.
Yeah, I'll forget if it's on a separate turn.
All right. With that, Raziel, you are first, and you do see that your dagger is just like lodged right in where its shoulder blade is.
Oh.
Okay. I am going to okay, yeah. I am going to go all the way over here. And I'm going to use my bonus action to hide behind this dead tree.
Okay.
And my stealth, fuck me, man, is a nat 1.
Oh, it hurts.
I ain't hiding from no one.
Oh man.
Damn. I'll just stay here and wait for the big guy to get out and distract the wall. I end my turn.
Alrighty. Phaedra, you're actually next.
Okay. Yeah. Can my familiar go over there and just kind of be distracting, flap around, and help Phaedra? Give the help action to Phaedra as I launch a chromatic orb at this thing.
Yeah, sure.
Fantastico. Okay. That is a 18 to hit.
Okay. An 18 does hit.
Okay, you know I'm doing fire damage. Whatever. What? Oh, my roll 20 just freaking killed itself. Let me see how much damage. Oh, that was 10 damage.
Okay.
And yeah, you know, we've got action.
Wonderful.
Togork,
It's
please.
quite
Oh wait,
thematic that you two went first in the initiative, actually. It's quite cool.
it is actually. I can't see the map. My roll 20 is reloading, but I'm gonna just walk as far away back towards the carriage. Let me open this roll 20 back up. But that'll be my turn.
Alrighty. Dax, you very clearly see Raziel outside the window, and he's attempting to hide behind a tree.
Nope, I don't, I'm afraid. I'm not looking out the window.
Uh-oh.
I will turn to Togok and say, there's trouble outside. Go get him, big man.
Is there trouble? They're actually trouble.
Apparently.
There is. Don't you see me shooting fire?
I will
I
bodically
don't come in the
inspire
carriage.
I will bodically inspire you, and I will also loot at you. And I am going to give you bark skin. Wait, what's your armor class, Matt? Like standardly? Is this completely pointless?
Great question. I think it's 16? It is 16.
Okay, I will not give you bark skin. That is the most pointless thing I could cast right now. I will give you protection from evil and good. What is here? You will have disadvantage against you. If the creature is evil, it looks evil to me as a player, but I have no idea. Like, maybe there's evil out there, maybe there isn't. So basically, I've patted you on the shoulder, I've played you an instrument, and I've told you good luck, and then I've sat back in my seat.
Best place to be.
Go get him, Togok! Woo!
What is going on with roll 20?
Wait, no, fuck that. I'm really sorry, Matt. Tyler, can I retcon that? I just realized I can do something super cool. Okay, I'm gonna tell Togok to go get him, and I am going to, instead of casting Protection vs. Evil, I'm gonna cast Fly on you.
Oh my lord!
Because
I'm
that's
not
gonna
ready.
be badass, and I'm gonna be like, oh, by the way, you can fly when you get out there. Just trust the loot.
Did you just make me be able to fly?
Yeah, I changed my mind. I didn't make you Protected versus Evil. I gave you Fly instead. Mostly because I
It's
realized
way
that
cooler.
mostly because I realized that actually I used Protection versus Evil in the last fight on you, and the loot only gets one charge for each spell. So I didn't have it. That's where I was at. Yeah, so you've got Fly. I'll ping it in a second. And a d6 of inspiration. Go.
It's alright. I know how to fly.
Alright.
Togork has flown before.
Togok, you're up.
Right,
In the air.
You're gonna see me just lift out of the carriage, just fly through the roof, making a hole. No, I'm not actually. I'm not actually gonna do that. I'm not actually doing that.
Knocking dead ravens everywhere.
I'll go out the door.
As
like
you
a
go to
civil
fly up,
servant.
I'll just open the door and point.
Do I have
You
different
have
flight
60
speed now?
feet of flight speed. That's
It's pretty freaking fast.
I measured the distance to the dude. It's 55 feet.
As
you,
I go
Togok.
over there, I'm raging because I'm pissed that I was made to get out of the carriage right now. Because another stop just woke up from my nap.
That's great.
He's doing both Hulk and who's the flying guy? I don't know. The flying
Superman?
guy. Sure, why not? That's not what I meant, but we'll go with it.
And I'm hitting him with my great axe.
Okay.
That is a 14.
14 just hits?
Oh
Oh,
wow.
fantastic.
Don't forget you also have Bardic Inspiration should you need it.
True. Ooh, that is a 1. That is 8 damage. Plus 2 from rage. 6 plus 2, 8. 8 slashing. And, yeah, that's my turn.
You killed the DM. Oh,
How could you?
Oh no.
Well,
I'm here.
We killed your face.
Just for a moment. There we go. All right. Togort, as you are kind of over there now, you do see that under the brush that there is another one.
Oh
That's
no!
beside you.
Come on.
I would turn around and tell you guys about the other one, but I'm raging and don't care to tell you.
Makes sense.
Don't have the mental capacity to tell you.
Just a reminder, Tyler, obviously you don't have to tell... Oh, no, ignore that completely. He's not protected versus evil. Do what you like.
Yep. Oh, gotcha. It's gonna be its turn. Let's see. The one that you saw under the brush is going to move around you. Right up here beside you, Raziel. And instinctively, you kind of like flinch, but it doesn't go for you. Instead, it jumps up for the horse.
Protect that horse.
If he kills the horse,
Not hit.
Dax is going to be very angry.
Does not hit. You see it just go straight for its throat, but the horse kind of rears back, and it kind of just like falls into the other one. This one over here is going to go for you, Togwork. It's a 16 to hit. For 10 piercing damage.
Fantastic.
And then Togwork. Here, more rushing, as there are smaller wolves.
Gosh, no!
They seem to completely ignore you.
The Duke, however, carefully skirts your range to avoid opportunity attacks.
They do. They see a big flying demon guy. They're not gonna.
Oh my
not
god.
gonna here.
I would say nope too.
This one's gonna go for you, Raziel. As a 14 to hit.
Miss.
All right. That's as far as he can go. This one's going to attempt to bite the horse. For a natural one. That one goes for the back, and the horse just kicks him right in the face. And this one is going to dash. Get right around here. That's going to be their turn. Raziel, you're up.
Okay.
Oh, right.
I'm just going to turn to
Arthur.
Ismark and Irene and be like, are you, there's trouble outside. Are you going? Or, like, I'm still holding the door for, just in case, you know? Just in case they want to go, well, I opened the door for Togok so he didn't fly through the ceiling, right?
Sure. Right before that, though, Barnable's going to go, because I forgot about him.
Yes, the 3 shots into the ground guy.
Yes. Let's see if he keeps his track record. 2 of them hit. He does fire off 3 crossbow bolts at the big one.
Nice job, Barnes.
Bombs. This guy's name just constantly changing. He's just, every time we say it, he just says, like, that's not my name.
I thought we built up a rapport.
Like he's in a Ting Ting song.
Okay, well, Roll20 is just not letting me log in at all, so I'm gonna use my imagination.
Try changing browser.
Yeah, sometimes that helps.
Alright, let me
Raziel.
try that.
You're up, though.
Okay, so obviously you're the TM, so it's your ruling. However, the description for sneak attacks is that I don't need an advantage if the target that I'm trying to attack, if one of its enemy is within 5 feet, is the horse and the wolf enemies.
They are. They are very much
They're
enemies.
enemies!
Give that to you.
Perfect. So I will sink my dagger into this little wolf to the right of me.
Okay.
The one that got hooved in the face.
Damn, that was dirty.
That's a 24 to hit.
24 does hit.
Okay. That is 10 piercing, 1 poison, 9 sneak, 20 altogether.
Whew. Yeah, that one is dead.
Damn.
That one is
Nice.
very dead.
And then I will use my bonus action to disengage and run all the way around the cart.
All right.
Very
And
nice.
that will be my turn.
At the back of the cart, you see Ismark kind of just protecting Irina
Oh, that's nice.
and Phaedra.
Oh my
She's
gosh.
not going to
wow.
die in the carriage, Ismark. At least get out and hit something.
Oh my god, it showed the map and then it... No, Roll20's just... Every time I try to go to the page, it makes me log in again. That's okay.
Yeah, I am showing the screen on Twitch if that's
Okay.
if you just want to see the map.
Alright. Well, I'll do that. Thank you. But I am going to... Hold on. I gotta watch an ad for the Meg too.
Did you know, by the way, that you don't get adverts if you subscribe to the channel? Great time to advertise that. Anyone who's
Subscribe. Why am I not logged in?
Oh, you're not logged into Twitch either? You're logged out of everything. Someone cleared their cache.
That's what I need to do. Okay, cool. I can see. Okay, so I would have moved. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I would have moved all the way. Alright, look at all these guys. Why don't I have any goddamn AoE spells? Hold on. I actually might. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna just target. Are the little ones attacking at all?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. They just ignored Togor because he's scary, I see. Yeah, okay, let's try to take out just some of these small guys, I think. I will hit the smaller one on the bottom. Nope, the smaller one on the top. With
Okay.
the magic missiles.
All right.
Okay. How many of those do I get? 3? 2... 3, 6, 11 points of damage on that one.
All right. You fire off all those little sparks of energy,
Pew, pew, pew.
and you see those first couple wound it pretty hard, and that last one finishes it off. But
Nice.
it is also dead.
I'm gonna go and try and stand like on the side of the little gallows there, so there's not a clear path between me and wolves.
Okay. So like right there.
Yep, perfect.
All right.
And my familiar, I will go and it was actually still over there flapping around by the big one, so I can have her keep doing that, and I give Togork the help action.
Okay.
Thank you. You don't have to swing reckless if you don't want to, Togork. But that'll be my turn.
Okay. Dax, you're up.
I shall look out the window, and seeing one attacking the horse, I will be furious. I'll be like, hey, leave that alone. Can't you chase your tail instead? And ask
Leave
it
that
to make a
alone.
wisdom save.
Okay. Which one? The little one or
The big one. The big one. I haven't noticed the little one.
Alright,
I
alright.
didn't lean that far out the window. I rolled a 4.
That is a 9.
Great. He can take 4
Nice.
psychic damage and have disadvantage on his next attack.
Oh. Alrighty.
Are you hurt, Raziel? I can't see you.
No. Am I ever?
So stealthy.
Alright. Yeah, I'll pop my head back in the window.
Okay.
Oh, that's what I should have done. I'm dumb. Alright, cool. Yeah, that's me, I think.
All right. Togork. You're up.
Fantastic. My weak sword / battle axe / great axe.
Advantage.
You have
is gonna
advantage.
I'm dropping it because it pissed me off. And I am striking.
Nice. Smack him.
19 does hit.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
19. Or it's another one I rolled. 8 bludgeon damage.
Oh,
Okay.
back.
Then bonus action, I'm hitting again.
All right.
Just to let you know, with help, that's a straight roll.
Yeah, 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Or 14 bludgeon
Bloody
damage.
hell.
Wow.
Yeah.
Through its forehead. Nope.
It was really a punch, but
How do you kill it?
I'm just beating it senselessly right through
Oh
its
my
head.
goodness.
All right.
And after that happens, I will turn my gaze, and you will see flying Incredible Hulk just go charging at this dude.
All right.
Goodness.
Saliva coming out of my mouth and blood because I bit my tongue.
That is terrible.
Glad he's on our side.
That is my turn.
All right. It's gonna be the big one's turn. Okay. He does hit the horse.
With disadvantage?
No.
Hmm.
No. That's an 8.
Damn right!
Not.
You hit like my
Get
nan!
owned, horse.
Yeah. With that disadvantage, he just gets headbutted. The wolf is just getting beat up by this horse.
Oh, stomp you to death.
Oh, actually, it is just a straight roll because of pack tactics.
Thanks.
Oh,
Yeah, he does
boo,
hit.
boo. We hate friendship. We hate pacts.
Definitely.
So it hits the horse?
Yes, he does.
Oh,
does it.
no.
Damage.
I will silvery bobs. I will lean out and go, I told you to
I'm
leave
dead.
that alone! Idiot!
All right. With silvery barbs.
I
It
will
was a
give-
19.
What?
Damn
I thought it
it.
was Oh, I see you've rolled a fresh one. Okay. Whatever. I will give the advantage to. Can I see Phaedra? Phaedra, what are you doing over there? You're hiding behind a wall.
I'm hiding behind the little hangman's thing. How tall is it? Phaedra's like 6 feet tall.
Phaedra's 6 feet tall.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
She's
Alright.
lanky.
Can I see her?
She just has bad posture.
That is up to Phaedra. How well are you hiding right now?
I'm just putting something between me physically. I'm definitely peeking my head out at least to see the
You
action.
should just cast magic missiles, right? So,
Yeah, you can see the top of my head.
you can have advantage on your next attack or saving throw.
Thank you.
All right.
Maybe I should have given the advantage to the horse.
I
Just saying.
wouldn't be mad at that
The
either.
horse is way more important than any of you.
The horse is very wounded.
No,
As
horsey.
he just goes straight for the neck. You
Oh
see
my
that it is still latched
god.
onto him.
No.
The little one next to him is going to go for the same one.
No.
That's a 6.
Nice.
So that one misses. The horse is just a god at dodging.
Yeah, it
everything.
keeps rearing up, you see, and every time they're getting like a hoof to the head, and like they can't quite get in.
Exactly.
You know, it's a big scary horse.
I love this horse.
But with that, Rezio, you're up again.
Okay. I am gonna go all the way back there. And I will stab the big wolf. This probably doesn't count as flanking, right?
The horse? No, you're not trying to
Oh,
hold
the
the horse.
wolf! Yeah,
Oh, look!
either or.
Am I flanking with
Either
the horse?
Yeah. There you go.
Probably not with either, right?
You just have to have an ally within range, right?
He meant is he flanking?
For flanking?
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then yeah, sure.
Okay, cool. Nice. I need it with Raziel's dice. Ooh, 27.
27
Damn.
definitely hits.
Nice. Oh my god, that's off. Well, that's not too bad. That's 8 piercing, 2 poison, 3 sneak, 13 altogether. In
Okay.
case you didn't need that separately. And then with my 5 feet movement speed left, I will bonus action disengage.
Nice.
And cha-cha slide to the right. And that'll be my turn.
Phaedra. You're up.
Okay. How's the big feet looking?
The big one is losing. Like the horse might kill him.
Okay, let's try to finish this. I will send upcasted magic missiles. I will send I guess. Yeah, I'll send 2 at the small one and 2 at the big one. Wow, pretty bad start. Okay. Oh my lord, Jesus. Okay. Those are almost all ones. I hate everything. Okay, so 4 damage on the big one and 5 damage on the small one.
Alrighty.
And Raven, get over there. Pop, pop, pop. Peck at that wolf's eyes to help. Who's next? Togork? Yeah, give Togork advantage.
There you go. Alright.
Yay.
Yeah,
That's
Raven's
my
turn is
turn.
over.
Oh, so cute.
Dax.
Dax is going to be the bravest anyone has ever seen. And he's going to dive headfirst out the window, roll down on the ground, and then come up like just past Raziel, and I'm going to lean over and I'm going to touch the horse's leg.
Oh my goodness,
Hold
that's so
fast,
beautiful.
my friend! And I will play him a tune, and I'm going to use my full-on cure wounds on the horse.
Oh
You have
my
to touch
God.
the horse to do this.
Yes, that's why I jumped
For
out the
cure
window and
wounds.
went and touched the horse's leg.
Give me an animal handling so you don't get clubbed.
Yeah, it's in the middle of a fight and you're creeping up on the horse.
Oh, he's gonna stomp
I
you to
rolled a
death.
nat 1, so I'm re-rolling.
Oh god,
I
forgot
got
your
an
athlete.
18 plus...
Oh, we're good.
James, if you become an enemy of this
plus
horse, I can
3.
sneak damage you.
I've got 21 on the animal handling. Me and the horse are my
Alright,
friends.
with that, you know not to
Aw.
stand behind it. You make your way
Oh,
beside
no. I sort of dived and, like, I'm sort of leaning past the cartwheel. I just sort of, like, tapped him on the leg.
Oh, okay,
And then just
okay.
like, okay. Like, I'm just a quick touch. And it's 7 on the 8. Plus 5. That is 12 health to the horse.
Alright.
I wish there was a better way to mark off which spell I'd use. But fuck it, I played the loot.
Beautiful work.
Telgok, are you still feeling inspired?
I will growl at you.
I
Great!
think that was a yes.
Keep it up! And I will roll back and slowly begin climbing up and back in the window. I don't know why he didn't just use the door. But it was more complicated and the window is Dax-sized.
Alright.
Yeah, I don't think I need to use any more bardic inspirations. So that is me. I healed a horse.
I think that was a great turn.
Thanks. I think it was pretty cool.
Togork. You're up again.
Alright, I'm having the Michaela. I think roll 20 is broken because I have the same problem. I just got logged out and it's making me log in and shit, and I can't get
Yeah.
in. So.
It keeps
Level
trying. I
20's
keep trying to
broken
log
now.
in, and it's not
Yep,
working.
that's what it's doing to me too now. So
Join me
gonna
on the
just attack.
Twitch.
as a 16 to hit.
Oh,
Yeah, 16 hits.
And bludgeoning.
woo, woo, woo.
Bonus
This is
action.
from your fist.
16
yeah,
again.
Just with that first one, he is down.
Well, I'm
Oh,
hitting
shit.
it again anyway. For
Alright.
another.
Not gonna hit the last
13
enemy,
bludgeoning.
Matt.
I didn't know there was another enemy. I can't. I'm not looking at the
Just
screen.
scoot forward like
I'm just
10
gonna
feet.
punch the dead guy. Screw the alive guy.
Yep. Wait, what is it? The base of the baby wolf?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
Are they babies?
He's not a baby.
They're
He's just
not
not a giant.
Okay.
All right. Well, the second hit will be against the other one for 13.
Okay, 13 does still hit.
Nice.
It was a 16 to hit. It was 13 damage.
Oh, 13
my
damage. Oh, that one's
God,
also
he's
dead.
super dead.
Yeah, just like a cannon, you just come through and just knock out both of them.
I'm just gonna point to Ismark. I'm just gonna point out and be like, "All me." I made him fly.
You did it.
How long
Actually,
does that
after
last?
I'm gonna go straight up in the air 30 feet.
You can go up. Hold on, how long does
Going
fly
straight up
last?
30 feet.
Hour, I think.
I'm flying.
Up to 10 minutes.
At the
Yeah,
area.
so at 60 feet every 6 seconds, you can go 600 feet in a minute.
Ooh.
So if you want to fly, I don't know, 2,400 feet into the sky, and then all the way back down again in that time.
I'm gonna fly to the castle and leave you guys behind.
Can you make it to the castle?
I'm genuinely so
it-
surprised you said castle and not moon. Like, my brain
I
just
just
thought I'm gonna fly to the moon.
I just keep going straight up until I can't go up anymore.
Nice. Until you can't breathe, or until it runs out. Which one do you think will be
Until I
first?
hit the moon, yeah.
Until I hit the moon. I haven't got featherful, so that's a lot of fooling damage.
Don't worry.
Togok.
Do it. I'll catch you.
Can I?
Is the fight over?
Yes.
Yes.
Mhm.
Fight is over.
Can I head over to where the first wolf was? A, to see if I can retrieve
goodness.
my 2 daggers, and B, to see if, with my animal handling that I suppose helped me with, to see if these are like actual like normal wolves, or have they been like influenced by something, or are they
Ooh.
Strahd's wolves?
I'll start detecting magic.
Yeah, you can give me like a nature check or an arcana check.
They're both +0, so I'll go with nature. There's a 13.
Alright, with a 13, you pull out your dagger. There's like a slurp sound as you kind of like
Ugh.
yank it out. You inspect the corpse. You don't see anything magical with it.
Ooh, could I see if there's any, like, markings on it that aren't, like, from fighting, I guess?
You can still use the 13 as you kind of like lean over. You kind of like move some of its fur out of the way to inspect it. You do see a lot of scars and a lot of like old wound, but you also see that it looks very emaciated.
Okay, I'll make my way back to everyone else.
Alright.
And staying clear of the of the gallows. Oh no, I've been locked out.
Everyone's getting it.
No,
It's over. Come to Twitch.
verify you're a human.
As soon as it does it to me or Tyler, it's game over.
Yeah, honestly, I think
Oh
we should just kind of wrap it
no!
up. If we're down to the
Oh, I'm back
round,
in.
we'll
I'm
go
back in.
Oh, alright.
I can see it on Twitch.
That's what I
just
meant.
not-
If me or Tyler drop, that's when we're fucked. Like at the moment,
Oh,
they
I
can
see
see
what
the
you
screen, but if I'm out, I can't display it on Twitch. And if
Oh
you're
no,
out,
I can't.
You can't control
I
it.
tried to. I logged back in, but then when I tried to open the campaign,
gonna
it locked
keep
me
doing
straight
it.
back out. Yeah.
Yeah.
To Twitch I go.
Well, good for now.
Come along. Come along. Well,
Alright.
Barney. Wait. Were the traps like just around this little fork in the road, or were they leading down like one path had traps versus one didn't?
They all seem to be centralized right in the fork in the road.
Okay.
Like they knew either way you would go, you would cross through this central point.
They knew. Oh.
All right.
But who was it? Who knew?
They, as in like he, she, it.
Whoever laid these, whoever
Yeah.
devious
Somebody
scoundrel.
laid it specifically for us.
Hmm.
Ominous.
Maybe.
Well, I don't know about that necessarily.
Maybe it was just a wolf hunter. Barney, did you put these traps?
I have been in the carriage this entire time. I was driving the carriage.
All right. I'll accept your story for now.
You believe you got them all?
Oh, by the way, guys, Roll20 are aware of the issue and they're currently trying to figure it out.
Oh,
At least
good.
that's what their Twitter says.
Yeah.
That's alright.
All right.
In all fairness to
Okay.
Roll20, we've been playing on Roll20 for over a year now, and this is the first time we've ever had an issue.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty good.
It was weird that it was only affecting like certain people. But
In time, it comes for us all.
Damn. That's spooky. Then should we continue to the right?
Yes, that's the great idea.
I think so. When we get back into the carriage, though, I will make a point to sit next to the windows just to keep an eye out in case any more spirits want to give me any visions or warnings or anything like that.
Cool.
I'd like to
As you
turn
kind
to...
of watch,
No, you first. It's totally different.
as you begin getting into the carriage, and begin moving again, you do look off to the graveyard, and you do see that figure that you saw setting up the traps, just watching you, just standing there.
What do they look like? Like, are there any distinguishable features?
He looks very. It's kind of hard to see, as he is like an apparition, but he looks like he's like caked in mud, like he's covered himself.
Ugh.
You can see
He's
like
just
a lot
laying
of-
over there.
Yeah, his clothing is very stiff and like kind of hard a little bit.
Maybe he clawed himself out of his grave.
Oh my goodness.
I'll like make eye contact with him, not saying anything, not really changing my facial expression, but then as we continue, I'll be the first person to break eye contact.
Okay.
Raziel, why did you get out the carriage in the first place?
To remove the bear traps.
With your feet?
You don't know what happened, you were inside.
Oh, I was watching. I had a bet on you dying.
You pervert.
He lost.
I'm not sure those
Do you
two
want the
things are
coin?
connected.
Do you want the winnings?
I got rid of the traps, didn't I? Didn't we, I should say?
What
Phaedra
did you,
was a
what
lot
did
of
you
help.
get out for in the first place?
It's awfully nosy for a
Well,
halfling.
you're just full of curiosities. Alright, fine. If you won't tell me why you got out the carriage,
Okay,
was it your
fine.
mother or father that was a demon? Devil.
So I got out the carriage because I had seen some ghosts. And they were fiddling with the ground, and so I thought, that's weird. So I went out, inspected, and thus they were setting traps before they then went to hang themselves in the gallows.
First
Makes
of all, did
sense.
you just say hang themselves? That's creepy.
Yeah, I didn't see no one else helping.
Secondly, next time you can let us know why you're going. I could have helped you.
Next time you could have got on the car and helped with
No,
the fight a bit
no, I
earlier.
didn't mean that. I meant I could have made you invisible. Or,
Could have also helped with the bear traps instead of placing bets. There are things that we could all do in the past.
Sure. I'm just
Let's
saying,
not dwell on it.
Feel free to communicate where you're going. In the meantime, speaking of aiding in the battle, for somebody so well armed, you surprised me with your lack of valiance, Isnock. You didn't want to get out and hit things?
I am here to protect Irina.
I'm not debating that, but aren't you better capable of protecting her while standing outside with your arms free than swinging a weapon around in a small carriage? If they already get in here, then surely, I mean, at that point she's civilian danger.
From what I understand, Strahd controls a lot of the wolves. And when I see them, I assume that they're just after Irina. If I leave her, what if she gets taken? They're not here to kill her. They're here to take her.
Very well. That makes sense.
And Lord knows you're not going to protect her, Dax.
No, I would be a terrible protector. You're right. Currently, my plan number one is to aid Togork in protecting all of us. Speaking of which, is he coming down anytime soon? Oh, look
Yeah,
out.
has Togor
Look
come
out.
down yet? Or is he just waiting for the spell to run out?
I think by now I am no longer raged, which means I will gladly be back on the ground.
At the end of the minute, you'll sort of glide along next to the carriage, will you? We could do that again sometime, Togok. I'm afraid it requires Dawn to recharge the loot, but you seemed quite efficient in here.
Well, I like you more than I did 10 minutes ago, Dex.
Oh, good. I'll just sort of turn down and you just hear Daxman of the Dream is still alive. Then, with that, I will sit back and well, perhaps we could all stay in the carriage and keep the adventure to a minimum. Onwards, Barnable!
All right.
So, Phaedra, as we travel along, where did you grow up?
Where?
Yeah. I mean, I don't mean like what part of Faerun, I couldn't care less. I more meant, a small village, a large town.
Well, not in Faerun. Not in this. Wait a minute.
Faerun's the world.
What? Not there.
Oh!
Not on that plane.
A different plane of existence. The Nine Hells?
I look at
Abyss?
Raziel.
Raziel is looking out the window. You don't notice.
No. It's, I guess you guys call it Shadowfell.
Oh, well, that explains the eternal misery. Is it as bleak there as everyone says?
It's not too different from here. I wonder if maybe I didn't leave at all.
We're not in the plane of shadow.
Oh, well. You've kind of gotten a view already. The village of Barovia is very much like my hometown.
That explains so much. Alright. Perhaps some cheerful music to keep our spirits up, eh? And I will begin to play a little bit of a dancey tune on the lute as we travel along. A travelling tune, so to speak.
Yeah.
All right. As you begin to see the break in the forest again, you see that there is a large plume of smoke up ahead.
Ooh.
And it's not just gray. You see that it is multicolored.
The smoke?
Green, then it's red, then you see hints of blue kind of waft up out of it.
Look at this.
And as you kind of make around that bend, you see that there's a camp.
Ah.
What does multicolored smoke mean? Anyone?
A very colorful, witch?
A colourful witch. Okay, that's one take. I guess.
Being burned at the stake?
Ah, right, there we are. Okay. Do I know anything of coloured smokes? Have I seen them in jesters or bards' performances, or like?
Give me a
is it
history
all a
check.
magical thing? Nat 20.
Wow!
Sick.
Oh, you
I know
know.
loads about coloured smoke. Yay! It's my expert topic.
That's what you majored in.
Being an entertainer, you do know that sometimes when you see that colored smoke, it is someone influencing it to kind of tell a story.
Ooh.
Like they can manipulate it to have like little lights in different colors in the fire.
Far less a witch being burnt by the stake. I would assume it's a storyteller, embellishing with smoke. We should get closer, see what they're doing. Perhaps find some really civilized people. You see Daxton cross both fingers.
Does Ismark or Irina seem to have any knowledge or recognition at this colorful smoke?
They do notice it, but they don't seem to know what it's about.
Okay, cool. Well, then
what
onward.
What sort of time is it? Time of day?
Like right now, it
Yeah.
is getting to be nighttime. The
Perhaps
sun has definitely gotten to the setting point.
I'll sort of shout out the window to Barnable. Perhaps we could pull over by the coloured lights and camp. A good place for dinner.
Oh dear. Perhaps you should speak to him. And he kind of like gestures forward, and you see stumbling towards the path that you guys are in. There's a man, and he is holding a mug, and he is not holding his alcohol very well.
It's a party.
And he's like waving you down.
Togok, should we get out for a chat? Togok, should we get out for a chat?
Tolarcus.
Chat about what?
I'll do the talking. I'll find out what he wants. I just really like it if you stood about 2 feet in front of me. Just in case.
Fine. Okay.
I've seen men who are deadly with a mug. I'll lean around Togok's leg and be like, "Hey, how do you do?"
Yeah. You do notice that he is Vistani. It is very clear just by the way he's dressed.
Is Barney being racist?
We don't know anything about Barnable stabbing them, do we? Or did Togok tell us?
I do.
I know you do.
No, we were told that he's like a
told?
hunter. Wait,
We were just told
actually,
this.
I don't know
Ishmael.
if we were
Ishmael
told.
just told us. Hey, you out
But-
there, you with the mug.
Togor knows for sure.
Yeah.
What is your name?
My name is Stefan. It is a pleasure to meet you.
Okay.
And he holds out
Togok's
his
actually
mug
laughing.
towards you.
Scale of 1 to 10, how attractive is he?
He's a solid 6. He's not
Nice.
super attractive, but
Okay.
He's average. That's a good looking guy.
Alright.
6 is ideal.
He's no Togok. I'll look around Togok's leg and we were thinking of stopping for the night. Sorry, can I just clarify? Do we know that Barnable is likely to stab him if we take a nap? Or is it only Togok?
I'll leave that
who
up to
knows that?
Togwork.
Right, okay,
If-
so
if-
Togok knows, but Togok
definitely
also
hasn't told
does not.
us.
Oh, okay, then no.
I told you guys that Barnable killed someone. I didn't tell you any of the reasons or details.
Oh, I thought you did.
Yeah. Also does not care about the reason or details and is not going to warn anyone.
No, I figured as much. I didn't know if we'd found out from someone else or somehow else. We were thinking of stopping for the night, perhaps for a meal. Perhaps share some tales?
I already know who this is.
Oh,
You work for Strahd.
me? No.
Yes, you do. I already know you do.
I would never
I don't
in
believe
my
you.
life.
Is he telling the truth?
Give me an insight check.
Yeah, I don't
yes,
believe
Dax
He's
is
like,
also
I would
insighted.
never with a giant grin on his face.
This guy's drunk as hell as
That's
well.
a 24.
Roll a 7, I believe him. This guy does not work for Strahd.
Seems trustworthy.
Dax, if he does, he's not like a soldier or responsible for anything. He is a man just having
I'll
a good
lean up to
time.
Togok and I'll just be like, I'm not sure he does much work for anyone. He's
Alright,
just in
so
for a
then-
good time. And he has ale.
So we're gonna, wherever he stays, we're gonna take over, and it's now our place, and he can scram.
Or we could share the ale.
After
Look
we
like an
share
ale,
the
right? Great!
right, but if do you no. If do you understand? If we share the ale, that means less for us. If he scrams, more for us.
You want to mug him? That seems a little harsh, don't you
You
I
think?
saying
assume
that
there's
because he's
more than
holding
just
a
him.
mug?
Boo!
You want to take the ale from him as opposed to sharing it? Is that what you're saying?
All right, fine, let's go.
It's kind of antisocial. Stefan! It's so good to see you. We're going to have a lovely evening, I'm sure. I've got some friends to introduce you to. Some of them are a little shy and some of them are a little weird. But if you've got ale, we're drinking.
Is Phaedra still in the car?
Yep.
Then I will turn to Phaedra and say, have they never been taught not to take drinks from strangers?
Oh, yeah.
You don't hear me.
No, I don't hear a thing.
It's hard to tell what kind of things they've been taught.
Dax, as you're talking to him, you just see him. A lot of the words are just going like right past him.
Oh
Like
my god.
he's picking it up, but he's not containing that information. But he does
lost the
say,
sauce.
"Oh, I know that you're gonna stay here, because Madame Ava told me so. She told me to come up here and get you. Also, take this." And he's trying to
Wow.
hand you the mug.
Oh. He's so
I will
threatening
look up to
and
Togok to
friendly.
see if Togok reaches for the mug.
Hell yeah.
Thought he might.
Alright.
I'm not going to try and fight Togok for a mug of ale. I'll die. I'll send him in. Madam Ava. That's a name I've not heard. She knows us, does she?
Oh, she knows everybody. But she usually only
My kinda
remembers
girl.
the important people.
That would be me. And Togok here. You're right. Well, cool. I'll turn back to the cart and, Raziel, Phaedra, we're expected. Madam Ava has seen us coming.
Doesn't that seem suspicious, Raziel?
If we just stay here, will they be killed first?
Valuable, keep driving. Bring her
Almost
in.
definitely. Togok will slow them down, though.
That'll buy us enough time to get to Strahd.
Exactly. Alright.
I'm gonna stay right here.
I'll get out.
Oh, great. Phaedra. we're
Even
gonna
better for me.
We're going for a drink. Come on. They've got coloured smoke.
Alright.
You do drink, right?
Alright.
Best Phaedra drink, sure.
Does
She-
any
she-
of
she
Michaela's
sips.
characters not drink? Let's be real.
She sips!
She sips.
Let me think. I'm trying to think if any of my characters don't drink. So far, no.
No, even Callum drinks and he has no need to consume anything. Yeah, I'll sort of be like, oh, okay, I'll have for a party at Madame Ava's.
Alright. He says, will you, and you, as a car, and you follow me, but you, and he points to Phaedra, you need to drink a lot, because you look terrible.
She can drink whatever she wants to drink.
Not the first time I've heard that.
It's her natural colour.
I'm not gonna question it.
No,
No, I remember it.
Ale, yes? Which direction? Let's go.
This way, and
Come on,
he leads you
Stefan.
down.
I will reach up and put my arm around sort of like the back of his buttock. Because it's as high as I
Oh,
can
nice.
reach. Because it's as high as I can reach. I'm
He's
just
very
like
much
this.
into it.
And you're like, yeah, let's go. It's the sort of, it would normally be like a hand on your shoulder, but I just can't reach. So.
Yeah, and you are keeping him up a little bit, because as he is kind of like heading back
Oh,
down
yeah.
into the camp, he is
Sure about that?
about to fall over and fall forward.
I am. It's the strongest Dax has ever been.
There you go. You catch him a couple times.
After like a moment or so, when they've got a bit further down, I'd like to stealthily, like, track them's not the right word, but like, I don't know.
Follow?
Yeah, I want to follow them, but remain as hidden as I can, just so I can observe, like, what this guy's like with the party, but then also
Stalk.
observe what everyone else is like at the camp to see if there's, like, I don't know, hidden motives for just welcoming a bunch of random strangers.
Okay. Give me a stealth check.
Do Irina and Ismark intend to stay in the car as well? Obviously, Barney is.
They are hesitant to follow you, but as soon as they see Togork start to head into the camp, they do follow you guys.
That was Phaedra's thinking. She doesn't want to be where Togork isn't. Useful.
There's a 17 on the stuff.
Okay. You are very stealthy, kind of hanging just outside There's not a lot of cover, but you're making it work. Barnable does not follow you.
I
He's-
figured.
That's probably
He
for the
remains
best.
there, and he just begins taking
We'll be
care of
back
the horse.
soon.
Good. Take care of the horses. I'll leave the Raven there with him. Her name is just Raven, by the way.
Oh. That's
Like a
good.
So
Pokemon.
That is so Raven.
We are so married.
Ah.
The camp itself, there are 5 colorful round tents, each about 10 feet
Ooh.
wide, and they all surround a large bonfire. You see that there's at least a dozen people, all Vistani. But you see that they aren't just human.
Oh.
Oops. There we go. They're mostly human, but there are a couple like different like races in there. Which is a little different from what you were told.
Yeah. Any halflings?
Yeah, there's one. He's there. They're all having a good time, drinking. The person at the center by the fire, you see that he has his hands inside the fire.
Oh.
And like as he kind of like does these gestures, you see these like sparks of colors begin to float up, and sizzle out into other smoke. You see they form figures and different lights, and you see that he looks like he's telling a story.
Ooh. Is he casting like? Can I tell he's like casting a spell on the fire, like an illusion or something?
Give me an Arcana check.
Sure. 16.
With a 16, it looks like it's a combination. You definitely see some minor illusion in there, but he also has this like powder that's like covering his hands.
Ooh, cool.
Dax will go straight up and then, like, to like a respectful distance to be an avid listener, but not like interrupt him.
Okay. From what you glean, this is kind of like the end of the story, and he is talking about this mage that came into the village of Barovia. And you see the flashes of light about how he organized these villagers and how he stormed the castle with them.
Oh no.
Oh, he's the one that died.
Yeah. I think I know how the story ends.
The ending, you see these 2 figures way up in the sky above the mountains, above this blue liquid pool of water. They are hurling what just looks like fireworks at each other. You see a string of blue come out. You see a string of red that ends in like a large explosion. But at the very end, you see this blackened, shadowy figure just go straight for the gut and take him out. And you see the light orange figure just slowly fall and plummet into the water.
Has he definitely finished telling the tale?
Yes.
I will clap loudly and be like, "Bravo! Bravo! Fantastic! Master storyteller! Wondrous! Absolutely brilliant! Marvelous! Daxton Silvertongue, pleasure to meet you. I've been known to spin a tale or two, but you, sir, are a master. From whence you hail?"
I am Vistani. We travel the mist. We are from everywhere and nowhere.
Well, the traveler's life is the best life. Stories to learn and stories to tell. Wonderful.
Yes, this one was rather recent. It was quite the show.
Recent in the last week, or recent in the last 10 years, or... different people have a different take on recent.
A few weeks ago, maybe a month.
Oh my, so recent. Do you know the name of the wizard?
It did sound rather important, but I can't quite make it out. I believe it started with an M.
Is that so? Not Phaedra, then.
Michaela.
Speaking of M's, I spy with my... No, I know. Speaking with M's, we were looking for a Madam Ava.
Ooh,
I
nice.
don't suppose you might point us in the right direction. Apparently we're expected. I was only hoping for an ale, but an ale and a tale and a chat with woman.
Aw, you couldn't rhyme one
looking
more?
forward to it. No,
If you
I
are
didn't
seeking
need a
her,
sale.
then she is seeking you. And why not both?
No, well,
And he pulls out a flask that is just a straight black. He hands it to you. Well, he attempts to hand it to you.
I would like to sniff it.
Yeah, it is very strong.
Ooh.
I will take a polite sip, and could I share this with my friend?
Yes.
I'm a
Of
little,
course.
I'm a little, and little people are not so good with the big, strong alcohol. This guy, however, not so little. Togok, I've found some liquor you might like.
Is there a liquor that I don't like?
There might be some you like more than others. Here, and I'll produce a spare
That's
tankard
true.
from my pack, and I will pour some of the very strong liquor into it, and I will
Okay.
hand it up to him. It's only my tankard, but I took a sip from the hip flask. Whilst I would love to imagine both of our lips caressing the same hip flask, I thought it might be more polite.
I'll take it. I won't put it up to my lips. I'll pour the entire thing to my mouth and then put it down on the table.
Like I said,
Not a single drop
that guy's
spilled.
got a big drink.
He looks impressed, as it is
Wow.
basically just like straight vodka. It's not mixed with anything.
Oh, that turns my stomach thinking about it.
It burns all the way down.
no.
You can feel it hit your stomach.
Oh, I feel like I'm in college.
Madam
The
Davis
smell
here.
of straight vodka makes me sick now.
Josh and I, we used to drink a lot of vodka and Coke, and still to this day, when he drinks McDonald's Coke, he always thinks
Oh
it
my
tastes
gosh,
like
I
it's
know
got
what you
McDonald's.
mean.
Yeah, I still like it. I think the big difference is whether you drank cheap vodka or normal vodka. Do you know what I mean? Like Glenn's is the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, like some other dodgy cheap knockoff vodka. That's the problem.
Yeah, no, I was young and drank like a lot of that straight Smirnoff vodka. That shit's so cheap and so bad. Ugh.
Rough time.
I like a Grey Goose now, though.
Yeah, you know, quality now, exactly. Madam Ava, the drink is great, but a direction would be even better.
Yes, yes. And he does like a quick spin and a little bow, and he kind of like gestures over to this rectangular tent that is
my kind
right
of
by the
vibe.
shore.
Ostentatiously
Alright.
camp, I love it. I will head up towards towards Madam Ava's and be like, Togok, Phaedra, where the hell is Raziel got to?
Who cares? He's fine.
He wanted to
I like
watch
that.
the cart.
He's right over there. I'm gonna point in a random direction. I have no clue where I'm pointing.
I will make a perception check to see him fail miserably, and I got a 9. I mean, no, I don't.
Oh, I see him, but I don't tell. I got a 24
I'll just
perception.
sort of shout out. I'll use my bardcraft to like magnify my voice, and I'll be like, Raziel, we're heading into Madame Ava's. If you want to join us, wherever you are. And then with that, I will hold the curtain open, which it doesn't really work, but Dax will try and hold the curtain open for curtain. Right, it was a tent, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, for Phaedra and Togok, but like.
Thank you.
Realistically, it's sort of like here on them, and they're gonna have to pull it open themselves anyway, because I can't make it go that up.
Yeah. I tried to crouch to go into the way you've held it, but it does not work at all.
Well, I'm assuming Togok's gonna have to go in like this anyway. So.
It just walks through and knocks the whole tent over.
Basically.
All right. Is Raziel gonna approach at all, or is he just still lurking?
Great music, by the way.
I think.
Sure wish I could hear the music.
In it, literally. Way to rub it in.
Sorry.
I know. We just had to rub it in.
I think Raziel's probably seeing if he can sneak into an empty tent or something and probably rubbish through some people's things. I think I want to wait till the party exits Madame Ava's tent and then go in by himself.
Whoa,
Yeah.
personal meeting.
But it's more like if it's an ambush or something, you guys will get captured and killed, and then he can pick your corpse afterwards.
Yeah, you three head into the tent, and you see that there are a lot of oddities. There's a large cabinet. There are like a string of bones hanging from the ceiling. There are multicolored candles that kind of line the tent. You see some petrified, like small figures that
This
kind
is
of
my kind of place.
look impish. It kind of looks like a definitely a place where a witch would be, probably.
Ooh, there
But,
was a colorful witch, I told you.
As you kind of enter, there is a circular table at the center with a red tablecloth kind of draped over it. A couple candles kind of lining it. It's very low to the ground, and it looks like the seating is just like these large pillows. You see a very, very old lady just sitting there with her hands crossed in front of her. As you each enter, she kind of unfurls them and puts her palms out. She says, "Ah, yes. Should there not be a fourth?"
There is, but he's outside. He's a little nervous. Might come in a bit later.
He's watching the card.
That I only offer aid. Please, take a seat.
I do so.
Togor, what do you do?
I think by this point Togor is actually drunk, and it takes a lot to get Togor drunk.
Oh my goodness.
But Togor is kind of just watching, not really doing anything. Kind of just there. If something happens, we'll attack. But the alcohol's getting to him too much right now.
Alright. He kind of reaches under the table, and she picks up a small box. She sets it at the center. She says,
The hell?
Sorry, that was so distracting. She sets a what? I literally didn't even hear the word.
a small box
A small box.
on the table. She says, "I offer guidance. I am a seer."
I don't have that
Is
camera.
that a D4? Is that a D4? The same joke. Goddamn.
Let's go, man. High five on the internet.
Sorry, continue.
That's terrible. She offers guidance. Guidance
What do
is
you
something
see?
we are in need of.
She slowly kind of like grabs a hold of the top of the box and pulls it up. And you see this kind of like powdery smoke kind of like waft out of it for a moment.
Whoa.
And Phaedra, your connection to your divination strengthens for a moment.
Ooh.
And you see all of the color kind of just bleed out of the world. Kind of matches your aesthetic.
Yep. This is great.
Everything seems to be this kind of like drippy ink.
Ooh.
And you take a look around the room. You see Madame Ava, still as she is. You see Dax. He is motionless and pale.
Mm-mm.
It seems like he's just almost petrified.
Ooh.
As you kind of look at his face, you see that his mouth is open. He has two large fangs
Uh-oh!
just protrude out of the top. You look at Togor.
I need a pet.
And you see your heart kind of drops for a moment. And you see on his large shoulder there is a skeletal raven.
Oh, no. Raven.
And you know what this means. It is foresight into death.
Oh no.
I'm used to seeing this.
Kind of like a dark black mist that seems to stand just outside the tent. Not watching you. You see two yellow piercing eyes kind of just looking out into the distance. And your vision just comes back, all of the colors renewed, as Madame Eva takes this deck of cards out of the box. She puts the box away, and she splits the deck. One half is twice the size of the other. See, the backs of the cards are like this goldish brown color. And she sets each deck off to the side. She says, "If you are ready to proceed, know that anything you see is but an illusion. There is no danger, at least for now."
Then what's the point?
Of the illusion? It will show you your future.
Oh,
A little pink.
well, I suppose anything that's not death is great. Slim chances, but...
She does a small nod.
And what's to say that this is correct? I mean no offense, but every fortune teller I've ever met has been a total charlatan.
Ah, yes. The Vistani people. They are travelers. Our gift is to travel the mists, unbeknownst, unheard. We simply explore. To do this safely, we train in augury, to see what lies beyond. Not just our lives, but others. It is quite lucky that I found Master Zarovich. This place has become a safe haven.
You are the only person in Barovia that thinks that. Or the only people, perhaps.
The ones of us that lived at the time struck an accord. For his allowance, for us to leave and return as we please. It is recompense for saving him when he was a child. He seems almost disappointed when she says that. She seems regretful. Some of us take to the monster, use him as protection. But that is not all of Vistani. Lots of us gets corrupted in our exploration. Daxton, what do you seek here? Power? Strength? Fortune?
A way home?
I believe you went the wrong direction then.
I agree. But I don't seek much else other than my survival.
Then this will aid you greatly.
It will. Why
I would ask him. But it seems your friend here is a bit intoxicated.
I'm okay. Just continue.
He handles his liquor really well. Really well. Unless you
Just
meant
learned
her.
my-
She's just always
You just
like
tell me my
that
future already. Pick my card.
weird. Just a question, Tyler. Do you need Roll20 to do this?
I do, actually.
Is this a good place to start
Yes, this is something
then?
you...
Great. We could
You
start
died
next
too?
session with
I
it.
was able to get back onto Roll20. I don't know if anyone else was able.
No, I've tried
I'm on,
multiple
but
times.
can't use any features, can't see the chat, can't see my own name, anything like that. So I think this might be a good place to stop and then
Yes.
Oh my gosh!
start with next
The
week.
anticipation.
Yes, you have to wait till the future to see your own future.
No!
I'm really excited for this. I figured like as soon as you said like there's someone expecting, I knew it was going to be Madame Ava. Like when we played Strahd the first time, she was the start of the campaign for us. Like the very first session was about her and her like calling us and basically with cards and stuff. And it was like, yeah, like she's such a cool and enigmatic character. And it was done so differently to the books. I mean, I don't know what it's like in the books. I just know that one of the players who did know the books said it was done very differently. So I was very excited to see how you do it. And like, yeah, I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah.
My
Cool.
goodness.
MVPs.
Yeah.
Matt?
I don't know. I think my MVP is going to be the impending waiting for the next session to learn what about to happen with this fortune telling.
The cliffhanger.
Yeah.
I've got two. Raziel asking a horse and carriage to reverse. That was timeless and brilliant. Loved that. And also just the music in the Vistani camp. Like, whoa. If you guys didn't get back to Roll20 to hear it, go and have a look on the VOD when it's up on
Yeah,
YouTube,
definitely
and just have a listen to that couple of minutes. Like, it's only like 5.5 minutes, but it's like gypsy violin. It's really cool.
Oh, I have a few. The spookiness of Raziel going out to check out the body on the gallows. Well, first seeing the ghost and then going, and first there being nothing on the noose, and then it's a body, and then it's his body, I think, right? Is that the implication? How spooky was that? Also, the horse versus wolf melee, just a clash of titans.
Terrifying. I don't know what happens if we lose the horses. I'm not fucking walking.
I can fly now.
Only for 10
Only
minutes a
Togor.
day.
I'll carry you while I fly, and you can recast.
No, I can't.
Once a day. You gotta land, you gotta go to bed.
It's my instrument. I don't have the spell,
Oh.
so it really is once a day.
But yeah.
Yeah, there were loads of cool things. Tyler.
Probably the whole situation at the crossroads. There were a lot of things that could have definitely just killed the horses, but you disarmed all the bear traps. You found them.
Thank goodness.
You took care of the wolves, especially Togork, just being like a cannon. just as soon as he got there, 2 of them died.
Yep.
Just as soon as he got back into the fight. It was really good.
Yeah, so far the trust in Togork plan is going really well for us. I can't wait till we're using like inspiration and a concentration spell, maybe 2 concentration spells with Phaedra, and or like you're using your what do you call it? The thing you prep at the beginning of the day. Your 2
Portent.
portents. Yeah, so we're just making Togork do things.
Yeah,
Like, that's
all the
where we're gonna
buffs.
be. Silvery barbs, don't hit him. Yeah, just buff him up. But not to mention, like, Raziel, like, when he hits, he absolutely smashes.
Heck yeah.
Like, it might only be 1 hit, but 23 damage is crazy. Most I've done so far this campaign
Especially.
is 6.
Well, that's kind of a Dax problem.
To be fair, I'm counting half of Togork's damage as mine. He would have had to spend a round dashing if it
Fair.
wasn't for fly.
Yep.
What about you, Josh?
Yeah, so it's my first time playing a rogue, and yeah, every time I do damage, I'm like, oh my goodness, that's a lot of damage for like one hit with the little dagger. You know, it's very fun. But my MVP, yeah, I mean, it like the stuff at the crossroads with the ghosts and the noose and stuff like that. It's really cool what Tyler does because it's like, is he taking like my subclass and like teasing me with it and stuff like that, or is this Strahd like tormenting us? And then it's the same with Phaedra in the camp. It's like, okay, this is like very divination-y, but then the shadowy figure at the entrance, is that a hint at her other companion, me, or is that a hint at Strahd and he teasing her? And it's like, it's that kind of anticipation of like what's like Tyler playing with our classes and what's actually Tyler playing with us with Strahd. It's just very fun.
Just to add to that, the kaleidoscope familiars was super cool. I have no idea.
Oh yeah.
Like what was going on there, and obviously we'll never find out because we just stoned them all to death. But but it was that was like a really cool bit of imagery as well with the kaleidoscope of like seeing through all their eyes at once and stuff. Like I do think Josh is right. You're DMing on so many threads and so many levels at the moment, and it's just so exciting. Obviously, there is a wonderful advantage that you've had 3 weeks to prep the session, but and yeah, you know, fantastic. But yeah, that is where we're going to end. So if you guys would like to say goodbye,
Bye.
we shall see you soon.